We see the torch in a lot of symbols, but it means something different to see that torch within the emblem at USC. That means that I can pass something on to another generation, and hopefully through the money that I've given, through the scholarships, that those who are recipients can also be an extension of my legacy.
Donors are actually supporting students to engage in really important activities and study issues that are extremely pressing and extremely relevant to every citizen's life.
Our philosophy is that we have an obligation to give back to those who gave to us. And education is a very important part of that philanthropy. We have 3 generations of Trojans, but we actually have 4 generations of philanthropists. 2 things that we like to fund are to endow chairs for professors and also to provide partial scholarships for middle-income families. Basically, the idea is to support a way to bring the best teachers together with the best students.
You know, what's the main kind of language in the play? What's the main kind of what's the main source of the rhetoric? One of the things that I think is really significant about my particular chair, I have the Leo S. Bing Chair in English and American Literature, is that it's about English and American literature together. It's about 2 areas that don't usually go together academically. This is another way in which a donor can push research forward by donating chairs, by funding chairs in areas that are in between the traditional disciplines that allow people to look at the edges, and the edges where innovation and creativity often occurs.
It's really a great place to be a student and do research and work, because the graduate school and the college really do offer a lot of support to our PhD candidates.
The reason we chose to give back to the college is just to give back to that community that I grew up in. My wife and I, we feel that that's very important, to give back to the communities that formed us.
I do feel lucky to be able to do this. I mean, I don't know where I would be, if I would be able to do this sort of research. I mean, get my hands dirty in the lab and get money to do that and actively pursue science, present my work in conferences and that sort of thing. I mean, yeah, I feel like I'm a step ahead of the game.
We decided to give to the college because we've had a great experience, and we are just thrilled with all the diverse things the college is doing, and we believe in a lot of giving back to the community.
I always believe the strategy USC has to become a global university, a truly global university, I think is a very important one. So I was very impressed when I heard that college had these programs called Problems Without Passports.
Problems Without Passport is a college-created program. It's essentially where students have the opportunity to do a hands-on experience. So this was tied to the Environmental Studies program by a program through Guam and Palau, where we did underwater scuba diving research. We studied biodiversity and looked at some of the environmental patterns, laws, processes that are included in both of those countries.
This is not the sort of thing that you're ever going to see in a million years at a for-profit university. YSC, SC has the facilities. The college is ready to be an innovator in experiential learning, and these are marquee experiences. This is so far beyond chalk and erasers and overhead. This is a true game changer.
When you give to a college, it can last generations. It actually has longer lasting returns.
Thank you to everyone who has donated, and I don't think any of us would have traded this experience for the world.
The Trojan family is a lived experience. I've been able to experience that as a student, as an alum, and now as a parent. And I have these different perspectives of what it means to be part of that Trojan family. You're a Trojan for life.